there's a guy living off the freeway here. I'll roll this down. And he's got trash cans surrounding his house. There's people living there. Now, heaven forbid you have tinted windows like this. Heaven forbid you park within 20 feet of a crosswalk. Ticket. If you don't have a catalytic converter, you're running a cold air intake, you got a little modification on your car, you're going to get state ref. Then they red tag you. Going to be a big pain. Going to be lots of money. But this is all okay. Trash cans. People living with trash cans around their house off the freeway. Trash everywhere. Environment being destroyed. People living in shacks and tents right off the road across from $1 million houses. This is acceptable, but yet you have tinted windows. You go 5 miles over the speed limit, you're gonna get a $300 ticket. Check out this video.
Look at all these people. These little kids out there, people living. This is 5 minutes from our house, and people are just living out here.
So we're literally 7 minutes from the house, and there are literally over 100 people living out in the middle of the desert. In shacks, dilapidated RVs, broken down cars. This is less than 10 minutes from the house, 2 minutes from I-10, 2 minutes from, less than that, less than a minute from beautiful homes, beautiful neighborhood, and 2 minutes by walking, not driving, walking, you're gonna see dilapidated shacks with people and kids living in them. It's unbelievable what's going on. So we're just taking this utility road to show you what's going on here. And then what happens is when people are living out here, this is what happens. Trash everywhere. Where are the environmentalists today? I mean, look at this. So we got trash all down here, trash all down here, and see if I can give you a different view here of what's happening. So you got people living all out here in the desert, okay? So right over there is Spotlight 29 Casino. Interstate 10 is right over there. You've got a housing development about 1 mile from here. Probably a little hard to see. I'm going to zoom this in a little bit for you so you can kind of see. Okay, we're moving back here a little bit farther. There's still more people living back here. Look, this is America, ladies and gentlemen. This is your country. So, while they told us about the stock market yesterday, how great everything's doing, Dow Jones up 600 or near 600, whatever it was, this is the reality. More people are living in places like this, in shacks, in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I never saw this growing up as a kid. And now many of you are seeing this in areas that you live in, yet we're being told everything is fine. Does this look fine to you? Did you see this 10, 15, 20 years ago in this country? Absolutely not. But if you park within 20 feet of a crosswalk in San Diego, you get a ticket. 4,200 tickets given out. But this is okay. Throw trash everywhere. People living all over out there. There's a lot. There's over 100 people living out here. another issue out here is people just coming out dumping. This looks like a roofing material right here. There's a dump up the road. Somebody just didn't want to pay, too lazy, didn't want to wait in line. They just came out here and dumped this. So this is beautiful California. You'll get a ticket for going 10 miles over the speed limit. You'll get a ticket if you park too close to a crosswalk, but this is acceptable. This is okay. And look, I know people got to live, and my heart goes out. I have compassion for these people, but somebody has to do something about the trash out here. This is absolutely unacceptable. And the dumping that's going on out here in the desert, I mean, there's trash everywhere. I mean, everywhere. Bags, plastic, there's just stuff everywhere laying around in the beautiful desert. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts so far on this video. Just getting out, walking in the real world, just giving you a real perspective of what's happening in my area. Comment down below. It's a portion. Look at all this trash. Trash everywhere. Oh my gosh, look at this. Another reason why to get out of California. This is what's happening. It's these beautiful deserts. I'm gonna get out and show everybody this. These beautiful deserts.
They started it on fire.
Yeah, fires out here. And then you want to know how all these fires start in California. Look at this. If you live in California, what do you have to say about this? Where's the money going? Why is this being allowed? Where are the environmentalists? Where are all the good environmentalists today? I mean, I just saw a little squirrel running up there, up the mountain. Does he deserve to live in this? I don't think so. This is disgusting. Why is there no law enforcement doing anything about this? I know we don't probably have enough. The resources are very lean, but I mean, this is just, your heart just goes out. I mean, what's happening to the environment out here, to the animals, to the landscape? It's horrible. And there's houses less than 2 miles from here, and you have fires, and it's the last thing we need out here is a major fire. Disgusting. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Another reason why I have to get out of California. This is absolutely sick. There's so many just, you don't know what, I'm sure there's some very, very nice people that live out here. I will say this, that we noticed, I will say this, we noticed people with very, very nice furniture in some of these places. So they at one time had a roof over their head, a house, an apartment, nice furniture, and now they're homeless. And remember, years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 4 years ago, I said that we're going to see things get so bad that you're going to see people become homeless. You're going to see people become homeless, and people laughed. And now people aren't laughing anymore, because a lot of people who once had an apartment, a condo, a house, they're living in places like this now. This is the reality of what is happening. So just another reminder of what's happening in the real world. Something has to be done. Something's breaking, ladies and gentlemen. Something's gonna break really bad in this country. And think about how many people right now are at their wits' end. They're out of money. They're behind on the rent. They're behind on the mortgage. The car is being repossessed today as I make this video. They're this close from being in a place like this. And this is happening all over the desert out here. There's another area in San Bernardino out near Banning. And that area is 5 times bigger, 10 times bigger than this one. And we're going to get out there. And a very, very nice person sent me a bunch of supplies to give out to the homeless people. And we're going to do that in the next couple weeks. We just want to come by and just see what was going on here today, this morning. I was not prepared for this. But we will probably come back here with Enrique, maybe Coach Lionel, come back here, pass out some supplies to these people, because God knows they need it. I'll tell you, people aren't laughing anymore. People are not laughing anymore. People are in survival mode. And my heart goes out to a lot of these people. A lot of these people had jobs. Some of them still have jobs. Most of them all have cars and trucks. They're going to work. They have furniture. But then you have this too. You have an element, we have a lot of dumping. I'm not blaming this on all the people that live over there, but you have an element of people that just come out here and dump. And then of course you have people living out here too, that there are no dumpsters. People just throw stuff where they throw it. They're using the desert as a bathroom facility also. So I don't know. Things getting better? Are they going to get better? It does not look good. We are way deep off this road, and there's 2 vehicles, people living in the vehicles. One was elderly, and then there was a little shack, like a little shed. This is unbelievable. I was not prepared for this today. We will be back. But I've seen little kids out here, seen elderly out here. This is not where you want to have your family members living, not where you want to be living. Just how do you all feel when you have illegals getting $5,000 a month debit cards, staying at 4-star hotels that you're paying for, and you have Americans out here sleeping in their cars or in a shed? Or this guy's got a whole perimeter around his RV out here. These RVs are 40 years old. So anybody that says, oh, these are people just down in town vacationing, you are out of your minds. This is Road Warrior Thunderdome. These people are in survival mode. Not prepared for this today whatsoever. We will be back. We'll give some of these people some supplies, some food, water, things like that. And we had a person nice enough to send me a bunch of supplies that we will send out. Feisty?
Yeah.
So this is Feisty right here. And how long you been living out here?
For almost 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Anybody helping you?
No.
No?
No.
And how about these people? Are they getting any kind of help?
I mean, they say that some doctors come out like once a week or
Yeah.
something like that, but I never see them.
Yeah.
I mean, there's my daughter.
All right. Hey, Feisty. Take care.
Take
you guys
care
be
of
good.
yourself.
Oh yeah,
God
yeah.
bless.
I'm good. Like everything in my RV runs, and I have a generator.
Good.
So,
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
just-
get hot water. My refrigerator works. I got running water. You know.
Yeah. So right across the street, maybe an eighth of a mile, all those, $500,000+ homes right there. This is literally less than a quarter mile, about an eighth of a mile from where it all begins. And you have all these nice, those are probably $600,000, $700,000. It's a retirement area. And then, in 30 seconds, you're back to civilization here. So in about a 10-second drive, you're in a gated community. Could you imagine $600,000+ $700,000 for a house? $650,000, $750,000. That's about where they're at. Gated community, and you are literally walking distance to Mad Max Thunderdome. Unbelievable. Oh, it's Terralago. So here's Terralago right here. These homes are over $1 million. And you're talking 30 seconds. 30 seconds from where we were just at. These are over $1 million, some of these houses. These right here are probably 800. But some of the homes back there near the lake are over $1 million. And you are literally a 30-second drive from Thunderdome. So I was going to add some other topics to this video, but I think I'm going to leave it there today. Absolutely appalled with what I saw. I think that this is another reminder of the direction that this country's been going in for years. And now we are paying a severe price here because we've forgotten about people. We've allowed the debts to get so big. And now cities and counties are broke. We don't have enough police. We can't afford to pick up the trash. We can't afford to take care of people in our country that need to be taken care of. There's a lot of mental issues out there, mental disease, and people are not getting the help that they need. And who do we blame this on? But yet we're taking care of half the world while America is rotting away. This country's being gutted. And you can see that this is popping up all over the place. And I know it's happening in a lot of areas that you live in. You've driven by this. You're seeing it in areas now where you live. Before it was just a poor area thing. It only happened in bad areas. Well, now it's branched out all over California. It's branching out all over the country. And it's going to continue to happen. Think about how bad this could get, how bad it's probably going to get. We are heading into a depression. I don't give an F what's happening to the stock market. 99% of you watching the stock market, and I'm reading the comments, all know it's all rigged, it's been rigged, and it has no relation to what's happening in the US economy. We are in the midst of a depression, an economic depression in this country, and the stock market's going up. And there's people that believe everything's okay because the Dow's in the green. People better wake up and wake up quick, because if you don't, you may be one of these people. And 3 or 4 years ago, people laughed at that. And now a lot of those people aren't laughing, because a lot of those people may be homeless now, or had to move in back with their families, or now are on the verge of an eviction, or losing their home. Comment down below on what you saw today. It's not pretty. I'm not walking, through a nice neighborhood. I'm not, walking around a tourist attraction. I'm showing you what's happening in the real world. Stuff that people don't want to look at. People don't want to accept it. They don't want to talk about it. but it is starting to hit home with a lot of people. You have had friends, family members who've gotten themselves into major economic trouble. You may know people that are homeless now, or people have had to move into your house, or maybe you've had to move into somebody's house, move back into your parents' house, whatever. This is just the beginning. I don't think people understand. They're underestimating how bad things are and how bad they're about to get. Stock market's up. Wonderful. Did it help you today? Did it prevent you from losing a job? Did it stop 20,000 UPS workers from losing their job? Probably not. Be preparing, ladies and gentlemen. If you have a job, if you have the means, make sure you're getting the debts paid off. Make sure you're building up a capital reserve. Make sure you're putting food and water away. Make sure you have skills. Make sure that if something happens, you have something to fall back on. Maybe you have a side hustle or two going on right now. Anything could happen. Nobody's immune from tough times. Nobody. So first thing we all need to do is admit we got big trouble in this country, that this economy is in big trouble. Once we can admit that to ourselves and face the truth, then we can start working out a plan. And that might be taking on an extra job, a side hustle, selling stuff you don't need, downsizing, getting rid of a car that's sitting that you're not driving, living below your means instead of above your means. Just a few things I'm thinking out loud. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. We're the environmentalists. California is beginning to look like a real S-hole, and these were some of the most beautiful areas. And now the landscape is absolutely being destroyed. Where's the cities? Where's the counties? Where's Gavin Newsom? Where's the money? Have a good day.